Hello, my name is Jeff Ings. I'm a member of the Grand Chute Town Board. In response to reports by the media that were made on March 22nd, I first want to make it known that neither Grand Chute Chairman Jason Van Epperen nor I are the subject of any investigation being conducted by the Wisconsin Department of Justice. Contrary to media reports, neither were our homes searched for any evidence. The reports made by the media were entirely false. I can tell you that I was questioned by the Department of Justice investigators. I'm also aware that Chairman Van Epperen and Supervisor Walt Nocito were also questioned. The questions were about Supervisor Ron Wolf. I'm also aware from an email issued to board members by Chairman Van Epperen that Supervisor Brad Gehring had informed both Chairman Van Epperen and Town Administrator Jim March that he had filed a complaint about Supervisor Wolf with the Outagamie County District Attorney. Supervisor Gehring's statement was made to Chairman Van Epperen and Administrator March after the Grand Chute clerk had ruled against him in a residency complaint that he filed against Supervisor Wolf. Department of Justice investigators informed me that the complaint they received did come from the Outagamie County District Attorney. The questions asked of me concerning Supervisor Wolf by Department of Justice officials involved three topics. The first topic involved Supervisor Wolf's residency. I'm aware that Supervisor Gehring had filed a complaint with the Grand Chute clerk last summer concerning Supervisor Wolf's residency. At the time, the clerk ruled that Supervisor Wolf is, in fact, a resident of Grand Chute. This was the second time the clerk ruled Supervisor Wolf to be a town resident. The first time was when Supervisor Wolf filed nomination papers to run for office. The second set of questions asked of me by Department of Justice investigators was whether Ron Wolf was bullying anyone for his own gain. I'm not aware of any such actions. The third set of questions asked by the investigators was whether Supervisor Wolf had threatened to fire any town employees. If any such threats were made, I believe the proper channel for handling them would have been internally through our Human Relations or Human Resources Department. I'm not aware that our Human Resources Director had informed our town administrator or our town board chairman or our board as a whole about any such problems. Therefore, I question how such an issue could so suddenly become a topic of investigation by the Department of Justice. Concerning the personal attack on me, I can tell you that any time misinformation is shared by the media, it can be extremely damaging to one's personal reputation. But for such misinformation to be conveyed just 2 weeks prior to an election causes me to question whether criminal behavior is involved. The Department of Justice investigators assured me that the agency had not disclosed anything to the media and that if any Department of Justice employee had done so, they would be subject to termination. The question then becomes, who did provide the misinformation to the media? Concerning Supervisor Wolf, I can tell you that he's a very valuable member of our Grand Chute board. Because of his background and experience, he's able to evaluate certain types of expenditures much better than any of us. For example, our 2022 Grand Chute Capital Improvement Plan budget included $715,000 to repaint one of our water towers. Supervisor Wolf dug into that estimate, and as a result of his efforts, the final project cost was reduced to $349,000, which is less than half of the original estimate. Because there are so many questions surrounding the events that are occurring, I'm beginning to question everything I see and hear. In this case, because of the timing, I need to question whether there's any relationship between Supervisor Wolf's work to reduce the cost of that water tower project and the fact that he's now being investigated. If Supervisor Wolf would not have been there, I wonder what the final cost would have been for that project, and moreover, I wonder where the excess money would have ended up. I question whether someone wants Supervisor Wolf removed from the board because he's digging, because of the digging that he's doing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my personal opinion that a vigorous and thorough investigation is needed into the background and circumstances associated with the Department of Justice investigation that's presently occurring. Thank you.